So we're going to be looking at 2025 Nasdaq price action. But before that, we're going to go over the price action of the year before, 2024, and draw the key levels and try to understand the impact of those levels on future price actions and how they developed and progressed throughout the year 2024. So first I'm going to go to the monthly and draw the monthly levels. And this is a 2024. So monthly, the one level that we had is this level. Next one would have been this one. So in this one, there was a level that we broke out of, and then we tested, and then we went back up. Probably more visible in the lower time frame. Then we tried and tested this thing a couple more times. And here we made a high, we took this level. So now in the weekly, in this leg, there was one weekly level which we broke above, and then we basically gained this level and then we lost it. And here's the first touch, or first retest, which could have been kind of like a trade candidate. Maybe something like this, or something like this. Then after we get to this monthly level, there's probably something in the daily here. Let's just double check. So we have this leg down. And so in the daily, this would have been a level. because after we break above this high, either this one or the next one, it's probably this guy that was not visited, would be the candidate or the take profit level. So this monthly would have been the base hit, and if we would have kept it, it would be this type of a trade. So going back to the weekly, so on the weekly we have a high that was broken. Basically that would have been this weekly, but better would be this guy, which was kind of retested here before moving up. So this would have been an exact test. So this level was broken here, retest that, and then we move off, creating another high. After we visit this level, we move back up, we create a new high. Now we have another weekly level. So now this weekly is now getting tested. A little bit of resistance on the monthly level, but then it passes through, creating another high. Now we don't have much here. Going back to the weekly and the retouches of those guys. Now we have another weekly level at the top, somewhere around here, which is going to be this guy. So the correct one would have been here. What we make it to the top of this level. Now on a daily, do I have a daily line? Yeah, I have a daily line. So we have a high, a low, and then we break above it. We revisit it and we go further higher. This level has been untested. So when we come back, we start breaking below the level, this daily level. Breaking below this daily level. And we test this level before it, and then we push higher. We say this was a test of this level, and then we push higher. Now what else can we see? So now this looks more like a head and shoulder type of thing. Let's see if we have any price action before. So we don't. Yes. So now this level was tested. We pushed higher. This level. The next level would have been this guy. But it was broken all the way. So this was no longer or we can just leave it here. So this is now tested. This all of these are now tested. So I'm just going to use this for this level. Basically this leg, this would have been a swinger start because we had high, low, and then we broke above it. We never tested it until we break down. We did not test it exactly, almost tested it. We went back up, and this time we exactly tested this level. So each of these approaches to this level could have been a long, basically. So if we would have gone, maybe one is this guy, the other one is this guy. Let's say in 1 hour. So this would have broken below this level. Let's go to 4 hours, see if this is better. Yeah, the 4 hour would be kind of a test, but failure to close below it. Which means after this thing is close the candle, although we didn't close above it, but that would probably be something like a trade like this. Could have been that the clue would be this 1 hour level gained. So do we see anything here that we could take a trade? So basically it would have been this guy, this guy, this guy, and then this guy, and then this guy. So we would have had a bunch of levels. It would have been this guy maybe. The other one would have been this guy. So in this 15 minutes, we are breaking above it. We're breaking above this guy also. And then we are closing above this level on multiple candles. And we know that we're being kind of rejected from this level. The worst sum is going to be the level above us, but we are getting these clues in order to push further higher. So that could have been a clue for a price move up. And if we're not gonna be rejected from this weekly, then what else do we have here? Yeah, so it could have been either over here for this guy or further push up. And on daily, so on the daily, because we're not closing very strongly below these levels, that means we probably are just testing to go back all the way up. So we could have even been aggressive like this. That probably would have been a way to trade this level. But anyway. Okay, so now we have this swing, we go higher, we start testing these levels. Now above us we have these two levels. We have this daily level here, which we have worked with. There's not much more. Now on this leg down, so we have this level that we tested over here and pushed higher. And then we have this one level, which is the 4-hour level. If we push and when we get close to and we get to this area, then we could just go long. And this would have been, this is one swing failure. This would have been one move above and then hoping for a test to go higher, but we broke down. in order to go and test these levels. Then we come back up, we test that level now, use that level, we go higher. We fail to close above, so we go back down, but we fail to close on any of these levels, and then we continue to go up. Now this swing is now getting broken here. This gets retested. And then later when we close below it, we retest it again. So these are the levels that have been used. Now with this guy hitting the level, we get a swing failure here, which means we are being dragged, we're getting dragged down lower than this level. This level has been tested. So there's probably some lower time frame level, maybe in 1 hour, somewhere here. Not quite visible. Yeah, so it would have been this 1 hour level. So this would be a 1 hour level. So after this swing failure from this guy, so you're breaking down, we go back up to this area, which is the test of this guy, and then we try to fall. We don't do it quiet. Let's see if there's anything in here. So in this leg that we have not tested that level, we go back up and we test this level, and we now expecting to go further down. The clue would be a swing failure. So we get kind of a swing failure here. Let's see if there is anything more visible in the lower time frame. So in 5 minutes, when we are in this line, we're close to this line. So what we get here is this high, higher high, lower high to this level again. So that's kind of like a head and shoulder here with this neckline. So that is an indication of the distribution. That means we're probably going to go further down. We still don't close below this level, so we expect to go up one more time, but we don't expect to go above these levels. And that's how we could have taken a trade, or we would have let it go. On a test of the neck line, we would have gone short. Okay, so that would be in the 15 minutes. Let's go back to 1 hour. So that would be a story of this guy. So we go all the way down until we get to something in this level, in these areas, which would have probably stopped us. That would be this level maybe. pushes us slightly up to this little area. We test this one, and then we try to break this low, which we could not. And here these levels are all tested. So I'm not quite sure why we go back up, but we do. So we go back up, and then because we're on a downtrend, we get a swing failure again, and then we have tested this level, so we go test this level now and bounce back up. If we are done, then we're gonna go close above this, but we're not done, so we're gonna do another swing failure, and we would probably get some level like low, high, and then this guy. So this would have been a 15-minute level. This would have been a 15 minutes, and now on the way back up we go and we touch this one again. And because we are not finished with the downtrend, we do not make a higher high. We make a lower high and we drop. And because we have tested this level now before, now the next level would be whatever we have below it, which is this level. We test this level and then we make our way back up. And now this time is for the first time that we're making a higher high. We're going back to 4 hour now. So now we could use maybe this 4 hour. And this 4 hour for now. Which would have been this high, breaking, not being tested for the first time, and then breaking above it. Sorry, this is not much of a level anyway. These levels have been tested, so we go 1 hour. What else do we have? So this level is also another level that has not been tested, so eventually we're probably going to come back down to it. Oh, we have tested this guy, so let's just put it as this one we have tested, so let's put this one also as dot. Now the 4 hour has been gained. Oh yeah, the 4 hour. And another 1 hour. Let's see. So I'm just going to go. Just put this one here for now. So this 4 hour was tested on the way down. And this has been tested more or less. Now we could just easily go back up if we want to go back up. Okay, so that was the brief review of what happened in the last few months, I guess. So let's go to New York session of the first few days. All right, so we have gained this level now. This level has been tested, so this is the level that could test. This level also has been tested. This level has been tested and has been broken above. So the 1 hour. This is a 30 minutes, so in the 30 minutes. Now if we go test this guy and start going higher, then we could probably take a trade like this. Let's just start playing. So this would have been a 15 minutes. So here we have 15 minutes. this structure. We have this low, we have this high, low, and then we went back up. We tested this level, 15 minutes. Back up, we resisted, we support, this level gets supported. And then we break above. So it would be either this guy or this guy. Okay, so inside this 15 minutes, we have basically tested this guy, tested that 15 minutes level. And after we closed like this, we could have gone up. How to put a stop loss? Maybe below the candle that broke this, or let's see, on the 15 minutes, we have this level, we have this level. So we put it before this, and then we go to this daily. Let's slow it down. Now let's see how we react off of these 5 minutes, whether we're gonna push it to the next level or no. That was test of this level. Now also the stop loss is now at break even, so So I'm now getting close to this, almost touching this one. Now it's important to start not losing levels. A couple of failures already. See if we go below this area. Okay, we close above it slightly. So now we'll see if this is a so we'll see if we can close above this high, or whether this is like a head and shoulder going down from this level now. Now this level needs to be broken if you want to go further up, or if not, we're gonna come back down because we pretty much tested this level. And this could have been really here. This could have been this guy. So it looks like we are dropping down. So let's review it again. So we're either gonna come back to here, or we are going to go down to here probably. Unless we close above and we continue our way back up. Is there anything in the 15 minutes or 1 hour? Nothing. So there's 1 5-minute here, but this probably is not that much important. We're closing below this level as well. So now we probably could go up to here at least. Let's see if this one plays out. So if this one's taken, we have to go here at least. So at this point, we're now, I think we're broke even. So this one also TP. Now we'll see how we're gonna close in 15 minutes. We have already tested this and we have gone above it. So in 5 minutes, this could potentially be something like this, but I don't think so, because you usually go to the beginning of the move. In 5 minutes, the beginning of the move would be here. So let's see in 15 minutes what happens. Let's see if we lose one level. Okay. So now it looks like we're going to continue to go probably lower to this level now. Yep. So we went to this level. We're probably going to go break even now. And slow it down a little bit. Yeah, that guy. This guy. So let's go back to a higher time frame again. See what we are doing. So these two levels have been tested in 1 hour and 4 hour. So we're probably going to go further down to this level at some point. It's 2 o'clock already, so yeah, that's an example of what we probably going to backtest in future videos. Let's see how it works out.